Election 2014 has been unprecedented in many ways. One, certainly this time around that voter turnout 66%, beating the 1984 verdict of 64%. Eventually, Roadside Republic has found that this entire election has more been a tribute to the voter of India. Voter of India who have voted 66% this time, but 34% stayed away. There is a bit of a cynicism in it. Cynicism that what do they get out of this vote? But there are people, crores of them across the country, and we visited one of those villages where people have only one right, the right to vote. In Varanasi, 4 aggressive quests for votes drew crowds, but perhaps missed a Varanasi with struggles as ancient as the oldest living city. 26 kilometers out of Varanasi, in Raitara village, there exists a social north-south divide. Past the upper caste settlements, with tractors resting after the harvest, a local favorite, a mobile music system ready to liven up a wedding procession, lies the Dakhin Tola, or South Colony, home to the discriminated, untouchable Musaharis, who live at the bottom of Uttar Pradesh's social ladder. In 2006, Devnath named his grandson after UP's champion of the oppressed. 8 years later, Mulayam, the grandson, is crippled waist down.
फिर से पैदा हुआ तो कुछ दिन ठीक रहा, जब खाने के पीने के दूध वगैरह नहीं मिला, इसलिए समझ लिया कि खाने कमजोरी हो गया तो वह विकलांग हो गया.
Devnath's family now collects leaves for pattals or works in the fields of the upper caste and lives with constant discrimination.
हम लोग बिगड़ी घर सा है,
हैंडपंप जो है,
हाँ बिगड़ी घर सा है. प्रधान के दौड़ दौड़ गई तो प्रधान अइबा ना कैलेन बनवा बदे.
The neighbor in the adjacent hut emulated Devnath. The newborn daughter was named Mayavati. She too was weak and faced disabilities, but then recovered miraculously. Mayavati is 8 now, but is still in class 1. She finds it difficult to read.
हाथी जी ने ठानी है, चले माप देने दर्जी को, संग में हथनी रानी है.
To the Musaharis, for their labor in the fields, landlords don't pay money, just grain.
खेतन में मजदूरी करते हैं, तो आप लोग जो खेतन में आप लोगों को क्या क्या मिलता है, उसका पैसा मिलता है कि नहीं?
नहीं, ये दाना 8 किलो मिलला, रोपाई सोपाई जब वो करीला साढ़ में तब मिलला. अब तो कहाँ जाए का करे.
Mayavati's father is one of the lakhs in Uttar Pradesh who work as laborers in Narendra Modi's Gujarat.
अभी कहाँ काम कर रहे हैं?
गुजरात गए हम.
गुजरात में कहाँ? सूरत में?
सूरत में, हाँ.
तो क्या करते हैं वहाँ जाके?
आम तोड़ा था, हो गया 2-3 महीना.
2-3 महीना पहले कितना पैसा दे गए थे?
1500 रुपया दे गए.
अच्छा.
The two cases symbolize the classic tale of aspirations, politics and apathy. This settlement is one of the 300-odd Musahari bastis around Varanasi. They vote each election, but they haven't seen who they vote for and have got nothing in return for their vote. The usually silent bulb outside Kusum's home has been glowing for the last 1 week. It's election time. Proudly, she holds up her 1-month-old child who hasn't received basic life-saving inoculations.
कैसे गए थे अस्पताल?
सगाड़ी से, अपने देवरा का सगाड़ी डालो, वही सगाड़ी से गए.
सगाड़ी गए? हाँ. एम्बुलेंस नहीं आ रहा?
नहीं.
हाँ?
Here there is no employment guarantee, no food security, no health mission, no right to education. 3 years ago, 23 students were expelled by the teachers. NGOs stepped in, teachers faced action. The students didn't go back to the schools. They work as child laborers. The Anganwadi staff, the Sarkari doctors, the revenue officials all ignore them. Here, the upper caste men are the law.
जो इनको दोना पत्तल देता है, जिसके यहाँ काम करते उनको खाना दिया जाता है, खाना भी इनको झूठा दिया जाता है, बचा हुआ खाना सुबह दिया जाता है.
Barely 25 kilometers away from the famous Kashi Vishwanath temple, holy river Ganga, and the mother of all political battles in election 2014, is this village where people have been living the perfect storm of abject poverty, absolute hopelessness and social discrimination. Like every 5 years, the local administration came to them and distributed these voters' slips. Because these are not citizens, these are not subjects of an indifferent political and social system. These are just voters. In Varanasi, with Rajesh Gupta, Rahul Srivastav for NDTV.